Hi everybody, Mary here from A Recreated Life, and today is day 27 of our Flylady cleaning and organizing system. We are 31 days in the month of October getting our lives out of confusion, and we're finding peace in our homes. We're going to do all this before the holidays, guys, so that we'll be ready for those holidays and ready for all that holiday company, and we're going to be ready, you guys. Okay, so today is Sunday. This is our day to renew our spirit. So we're not doing anything, no control journal, no missions, no nothing. We just do our routines today, and we do our fun things, which would be, to renew our spirit things, which would be like, you can go to church, you do your own spiritual thing, you can go to a movie theater, to a local movie, you could take a walk in the park or take a hike, curl up with a good book, take a long hot bath, watch a favorite movie, anything that renews your spirit, whatever that may be. Okay, so let's see, that's Monday. Oh, excuse me, my timer just went off, guys. So one of the ones I want to read you is our morning musing, and you know I love those. She writes, clutter has been our security blanket for a very long time. It protected us from people, hard time, and facing ourselves. Protected us from people, hard times, and facing ourselves. When our homes are cluttered, we don't have people over. That way, we don't have to open ourselves up to the public to see who we really are. Oh no, how we really are. Well, I'm here to tell you, you are worth getting to know. When you get the clutter out of your home, you will not have to struggle with the guilt of a messy house. And we really want to do this before the holidays, you guys. Let's peel back these layers of clutter and get down to the real you that has been hiding behind this wall. I don't know you all, but I do know Fly Babies, and we are a fun-loving and sweet bunch of people with enough enthusiasm to make the world stand up and take notice. Our only problem is that we go full force or not at all. That's that perfectionism thing, guys. Just like a raging river, we are powerful. But if we could only harness this strength in a more focused fashion, I think our routines are the dam that channels this energy into a product system. Isn't that great? You know how hard you have worked in the past, and then when the day was over, you were worn out and nothing looked any better. Your husband would come home and say, "What have you been up to all today?" You would be crushed because you had worked your bottom off and no one could tell. Or you would be mad and pout or yell. What I used to do is, I made it perfect and I didn't want anybody to touch it and mess it up. So that was what I used to do. If you are having anxiety attacks about releasing some of this clutter in your home, stop and think about what you are afraid of. This is really, really good, guys. Number one, is it the security of having 3 of an item in case one breaks? Oh, that's so good, yeah. 2, how about the memories that the item evokes when you see it? 3, and there is always the Aunt Mary gave us this when we were married. True. Number 4, I spent a lot of money on this. I can't possibly give it away. Number 5, oh, I can fix this. That's what I do. I can fix this, but it has been in the basement for 15 years waiting to be fixed. Oh yeah, that's me. I want you to think about these reasons and look deep into the heart of them. I see you living your life from an "oh, poor me" attitude. You don't want to let go of these things because you feel you will never have the money to replace them. Yeah, I do that. We have to work on this. I believe this is called hoarding. When you have things in your home that you don't use and others could, this is what you are doing. We have let our homes fill up up to the rafters because we are afraid we might need it sometimes, and excuse me, guys. We are afraid we might need it sometime, and then we won't have the money to buy it when we do. I do that. I don't hoard, but I do keep things because of that reason. This attitude of "oh, poor me" needs to be addressed. When you think poor, you will be poor. When you think poor, you will be poor. That's what she says. Excuse me, guys. When you give, you will receive. This has been the case for many of our members. Just the act of releasing the clutter has filled them with such joy and love that more blessings have been bestowed upon them. Excuse me, guys, I've got to put the camera on hold. I've got a cough. Sorry about that, guys. I have postnasal drip today and I haven't talked all day, so now that I'm talking. Okay, so we'll continue. Let's see. The attitude, oh poor me, needs to be addressed. When you think poor, you will be poor. When you give, you will receive. This has been the case for many of our members. Just the act of releasing the clutter has filled them with such joy and love that more blessings have been bestowed upon them. Many people have discovered money in their piles. I've heard of that before. In the form of coupons, gift certificates, and checks they had forgotten about. When I decluttered our home, I listened to Susie Orman's books on CD. Great idea, huh, guys? Get those books on tape. She believes that when we release the clutter, She believes that when we release the clutter, that we respect ourselves, and this will bring more prosperity into our lives. My husband Robert gave me a quote once: "You are rich in proportion to what you can do without." You are rich in proportion to what you can do without. Think rich. If you look at something and have the thought, I might need that someday, that is a sign that you are not thinking rich. If you say, yes, I may have a use for this someday, but right now I don't, and when I do need it, I will be able to buy it. For now, give it to someone that will use it and that need it more than you do. You will be blessed. Now, for those Aunt Mary gifts and other stuff that evokes memories. Oh, that's a big one, guys. Why do you need things to remind you of someone you love? You have your memories. If you need reminders, take a picture and put them in a scrapbook or something. You don't need stuff to evoke memories. A lot of the time, those memories are not much fun anyway. I got rid of everything in my home that didn't make me smile when I looked at it. I mean this. KonMari, Marie, what's her name? The KonMari method anyway, that she says that you only keep things that spark joy. Oh, that's so, I'm glad to hear Flylady saying that too. There, two cleaning gurus have said that now. I got rid of everything in my home that didn't make me smile when I looked at it. I mean this, everything. Now I only have things around me that bring me joy. When you can walk through your home with a smile on your face, I have done my job. Now let's address guilt. The guilt for not liking an item that you got for a gift. It is fine to not like it. It is okay to let it go and let someone else love it. I know that a lot of the things that are in your homes are hand-me-downs. A family member gave them to you. You also feel guilt about releasing these things. Don't. Why do you think they gave them to you in the first place? They wanted them out of their home. Very good. If they have served their purpose, then by all means, let them go to a new home. I have been teased about this declutter song for a long time now. I just make up the words as I go, but I sing it from the stuff's point of view and at the top of my lungs, and that is not a pretty sound, but it helps me to let things go when I have a hard time. Please release me, let me go, for you don't love me anymore. That's what she says. She sings. That's pretty good. That's a little, fun-loving way to help yourself get rid of stuff. Okay, so the next one is Flylady is saying how to clean out your desk. It's an Ask Flylady, okay? So this lady writes in and says, I bought the office in a bag, and it is great to keep bills together. My question is, what do you do with the paperwork from the bills you pay to keep office in a bag cleaned out and ready for a new month? I really don't know what to keep and what to save. Well, that's a very good, KonMari goes over that too. What is her name? Marie, I can't remember, but anyway, it's the KonMari method. But anyway, when I read the KonMari book, I went through that file folder that you guys saw me clean out when I did the laundry room a couple of days ago, a week ago or so. That is my file folder that I keep all my papers in. Anything that needs to be kept, I keep in there. And you saw how much stuff I took out of it. I mean, obviously, I'm not keeping up with it. So hopefully, I'm hoping that this whole Flylady thing for me is going to help me keep that back in order. I used to be really good about it, and I've just slacked off in the past few years. So I'm hoping this is going to get me back into it. So let's see. The lady, Flylady, writes back to this lady and says, when I had my first office in a bag in the 80s, that tells you how long she's been around, I kept a folder in the back of my bag that kept just the receipts of the bill, and I marked it paid. I would paperclip like bills together. I could keep a whole year in this simple folder. Phone bills, electric bills, credit card bills, mortgage statements, car payments, bank statements, and the payroll check stubs. They didn't take up a whole lot of room, but if you don't feel like you have the room to keep them all, then try this. None of us like filing. It seems like a waste of time. Besides, when are you ever going to need that receipt anyway? I actually have had to go back to my receipts quite a bit in my past. So you kind of do need to use them, especially payroll stubs. Well, if they don't receive your payment, you may need to stop payment on a check. Most of us don't use checks any longer. We use our phones and computers to make payments. Many of us don't even get bills either. They are all online. Our piles of paper have been reduced by our digital lifestyle, which that's kind of a good thing. There are still those of us who feel the need to save everything. Here is my suggestion to you. Clean out a whole drawer in your desk. I don't have a desk, but clean out your whole drawer in your desk to make room for this year's receipts. Most of what is in the drawer is old. You are going to use the same system we use to clean off the top of your desk. You will need a big trash can, garbage bag, a big box, a few file folders or file pockets, Sharpies, and a timer. Here is a great web page to read before you get started. That's Dave Ramsey. Dave Ramsey is a great person and describes what to keep as well. So this is from Dave Ramsey too. I like to see that she's referring to people I've referred to too when I've been done these videos. Susie Orman, Dave Ramsey, Con Mari, you know. Okay, so number 1, set your timer for 15 minutes. Number 2, put the garbage bag in the trash can. Number 3, empty the drawer into the box. Only one drawer, she says. Number 4, label the file folders 2017, well, she says 2017 receipts and important papers, so it would be 2019 important papers. Number 5, follow Dave Ramsey's labels. Number 6, grab 6 inches of papers and start sorting the pile. Throw away trash. Number 7, take a break for 15 minutes, then jump in again. Number 8, what to keep. Insurance policies, birth certificates, and so forth. Number 9, not every piece of paper is important. Most is trash. Number 10, empty trash can, burn in your fire pit, or shred. Number 11, now you have one empty drawer. 12, place the file folders in the drawer. Number 13, tomorrow you can tackle another drawer. Great idea. Walks you through step by step. If you guys don't know what to do, she walks you right through it step by step. And so if it's scary and you're afraid to get rid of stuff, she's walking you through it. And she has, references. You can go to the Dave Ramsey website and find out how to label and all that stuff. If you have a home-based business, you will need to keep receipts for purchases and expenses in a banker's box labeled for that year. At the office, we save 7 years of records. When you get rid of the clutter, you are going to have more room to keep what is important. Plus, you are going to be able to find what you are looking for when you need it. Very important, guys. And a lot of us these days have like a side job, or we do have businesses at home. So it's a good idea to, and that keeping things for 7 years. I do that too. Okay, so the next one I'm writing in is our September habit number 22. They are better now. That's what she says. So this person writes in saying, I have been flying on and off for several years, but this before bed routine has been one of the constant things that I always do. I love to sleep and I hate mornings. I was always running around in the morning trying to locate my keys, my badge, which gets me into my garage at work and my door at work, and I also need it to use the copy machine, so I cannot leave the house without it. I was trying to shower and make coffee, and it's only me at home now. I enjoy having coffee now before work, as the coffee is made ready the night before. I only have to turn it on. My stuff for work, telephone, knitting, keys, and so forth are with my purse by the door. Thank you for making my mornings better. I still hate mornings, but they are now better. Isn't that great? That before bed routine, that's our September thing. It's going to be paper for you guys doing this in October. And so that's all, really, you guys. That's all for today. Those are all the emails that I got today, which are really good. I mean, she goes over, don't be afraid, just because we're doing Flylady, don't be afraid to check out those other guys. Susie Orman, Dave Ramsey. I actually find a lot of really cool YouTube channels on budgeting and paying down debt and all that stuff. There's some really good ones out there. So don't be afraid to just put in budgeting or organizing or cleaning and do a YouTube search and find those videos. They're really useful. I usually pick, here and there. I'll find something from this one, something from that one, and put them all together, and you've got a really good little system going. So tomorrow, you guys, tomorrow's Monday, and it's going to be Bless Our Homes Day. So we know, and we're starting in Zone 4, which is the master bedroom. I only have this one bedroom. This is it. I have a temporary office set up in this one, so I kind of dread filming this one because I really jerry-rigged this office. It's kind of a conglomerate of a bunch of different things that I made work. It's just temporary. So anyway, I'm kind of dreading this a tad bit, but that's okay. That's all right. It needs to be done, right, you guys? Before the holidays, I'm getting my life in order. I'm getting my life out of chaos so that I can have peace. This is the biggest reason why I'm doing this, you guys, before the holidays. I want you and me to find peace before the holidays, so we can go in the holidays and be happy and peaceful and joyous and enjoy things. We don't enjoy things when we're nervous about our house being a wreck and, somebody might stop by, If you've got relatives coming in from out of state, chances are they're probably going to stop by and visit you. So be ready, be prepared, be at peace, have all those things done, and you'll feel a lot better. So that's it for today, guys. Thanks so much for watching and for joining me, and please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys tomorrow for day 28. We're getting down there, guys. Only a few more days left, and I'm sure that you are seeing a huge dent in your houses and feeling so much better. I will see you tomorrow, guys. Bye-bye.